We are back. We are back. What's going on, everybody? Here, live, Medellin, Colombia. ¿Cómo te va? ¿Cómo te va? ¿Cómo te va? ¿Cómo vas? ¿Cómo vas? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? Let's go. All right. So we are trading live, man. We are live. Live, 20 Apex funded accounts. Looking at the NQ micros right now. NQ micros. Yeah. NQ micros today. So let's see how we do. We had some news at 8:30, some CPI news. 10 a.m. in about 15 minutes we have factory orders, some consumer sentiment. So let's check it out. A little support right there. Let's see what we got. Let me turn it down. All right, so a little support right there. 304. Okay, like that before. So we got, okay, that moved up. So let's move. Point of controls is now at about let's just say 25,313. Point of control. And you guys, I don't chart on trading on Tradovate, but I do chart using Trading View. Yep. So got two monitors here. Checking out a 5-minute chart. Checking out a 1-minute chart. Got my levels marked. We got a London low down there at 25,202.75. We have an Asia low down there at 25,193. All right. So let's see what we have. Previous. Right here down at the bottom. So we might go up there and sweep that high that we just made, possibly. Yeah. So what's going on? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Yes. It's Friday. A big yes. Big yes to that. It's Friday. It's the weekend. All right, let's see what's going on today. I feel like this internet is today for some reason is a little suspect too, because, and I messaged the Airbnb host like 2 minutes ago. I said, hey, wake up, check that internet, check it out. Get out of that bed, host. I said, good morning, can you please check the internet? To the Airbnb host. Maybe the host had too many drinks last night. Still asleep. Wake up, host, Airbnb host. Get this internet back on track. Come on, man. But I try to book Airbnbs that have the router in the unit. See, this Airbnb, there's no router in the unit. It's a shared network. And I don't typically like to book Airbnbs when there's a shared network, because you get these issues where you can't troubleshoot. You have to call somebody to troubleshoot. You can't hardwire into the router. So, most of the time I would say it's pretty dependable here, but you have these moments where for some reason it gets a little wacky. Yeah, yesterday. Yeah, yesterday we had a little issue, but I tell you, I don't know why it is, but hopefully they can check this thing out. All right, so man, let's see. Let me delete that. Let me see. YouTube. Let's go delete that first attempt. Well, we're still up here in the 25,340 area. 25,330. Erase this. Yeah, gotta get that one out of there. Delete that. Manage videos. Alright, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen here? What's gonna happen? Bye. 25. Go to this. This one. Delete. Delete. Right. Point of control still at 25,313. See if we're gonna break down below this level here. Let's see if we get a breakdown below 290. Let me also turn this down a little bit. All right. I had to just turn that down a little bit. Got some NFL Live. You know, this is Sports Center. All right. So let's see what we got. Are we gonna range today? Are we gonna go sideways for a good bit? Didn't break any structure there yet. Took a little there, so I'm not really bullish or bearish right now. Not bullish or bearish at the moment. Nothing is convincing just yet. Nothing is convincing. Eight minutes we have the factory orders and the consumer sentiment, so we'll see if that does anything. Yep, 10 a.m. factory orders. Michigan consumer sentiment. So that's a level. Is that level 2? That's level 3, level 2. Well, yeah. Let's not take a trade before 10 a.m. May get a little turbulence. Yeah, that's sideways also. Yeah, we need to hold tight. We need to wait and be patient and see what is going to transpire here. But yeah, make sure, let me see. Okay. We've got a new video on YouTube. My top 5 countries for day traders. That video is specifically for day traders. So take a look at that vid. Dropped that yesterday on the channel. And you'll see what my number 1 country is for day traders. Let's see if we can. So here on Tradovate, I don't like the chart on Tradovate, but I will do this. Let's draw that line right there. Let's take that. That's a downward sloping trend line. I just wanted to draw it just because. I just want to draw some lines. But right now, you know, that line is being respected. But for how long, who knows? Got a feeling it's going to get broken. So if we are going to be bullish, then I would need to see. London low. See, yesterday the London low did not get taken out. Which worked out really nicely because I got in right down there at the bottom. Now, will that happen 2 days in a row? Don't know. I don't know about that. The Asia low was taken out yesterday, but the London low never got taken. So that's something to note. And today we have a London low and an Asian low. So it's a little hard to be bullish, but that makes lows. So let's see down here. So let's keep an eye on this 10 a.m. 10 a.m. That did, but it didn't really make a big move. All right. Right. Yeah. All right, 2 minutes until 10 a.m. Let's see if that news does anything. Just watching. We're just watching right now. We are just watching. 1 minute. 1 minute. 9:59 a.m. Is that the host? No, it's not. All right, let's see if we get any movement. Any movement from the news. From the news. Nothing too big yet. Getting a little action, a little bit, but nothing dramatic yet. I feel like these. Let's see. 259. These buyers seem to be. I think these buyers are. Just checking out this delta. It seems as if it's going up. But yeah, we gotta keep an eye on this. So New York can be a continuation session. Let's say from London, it can continue or it can manipulate. Breaking some there. That's like the first push. The one right afterwards I don't like as much, so gotta hold tight. Hold tight. Hold. The buyers just, it just seems like the buyers are stronger right now, even though we're pushing to the downside. It just feels like that. Just see what this looks like also. Oh, over here. Let's be 30. There we go. If I had to absorption. So if we are, I feel like the sellers are being absorbed. Could be, we could be wrong on that, but that's what I feel is happening. Okay, now this, man, come on, this thing is. Let's see. Where's the second? Oh, okay, let me see. Where? Okay. Well, this is not. This should be. There we go. There we go. All right, let me see. Big numbers. Okay. Big numbers right there. I just feel like these buyers are absorbing right now. I still feel a bit bullish, everybody. If I had to make a call right now, I would be bullish. But let's just give it some time to play out. Let's give it a little time to play out. Big numbers there. Still watching this delta. Sell 283. 290, 290, 290, 290, 290. Down here in the low volume area, we have a low volume area, just let's say down here at 254.75, 254. 254, there's a low volume node, and we will break structure as well if we come down to 254. But it is 254. That break structure. So it's hard to believe that we don't take the London low out 2 days in a row. That's the only thing that's kind of iffy. Going sideways on the 1 minute right now. Point of control still. Same place. Sideways. Came down to that. Check this out. Let's see. Pushing down. How is that looking? Oh. 78, yeah. This could be the have the numbers when we start pushing down. That was at 9:30. But we didn't. Man, this is still kind of up in the air on as far as direction goes. But we have to be patient. We have to be patient. We have to be patient. That is for sure. 200 took that out. We still didn't push up from there. So 254. If we get down to, if we take out the London low, I would definitely be bearish after that. But right now it just looks like the buyers are absorbing the sellers. That's the way it looks anyway. Because yeah, we're talking about 13 points, and at that time it was, we did so much. But hey, 2 days in a row, maybe it doesn't take out the London low. Maybe it doesn't. It's possible. But this delta is, for what I'm seeing, it just still feels bullish though, because of what's going on with the delta on my other monitor here. Didn't go up from there. Now we're setting up for just keeping an eye on these levels that are being established right now. Didn't break that yet. Previous day high, we are there right now. Previous day high is at around 25,269. So that's the previous day high. It's only 10 points away and that much. I gotta still feel bullish. I still feel kind of bullish right now. So if we get that to be, so we got a little small bounce off previous day high, but that's still not convincing. I need to see it come down a bit more. I really want to see what it does at 25,243.50. If we get down there, oh, push up. Look at that off the previous day high. Look at that. 25,024. Okay, so look at that push. See if we can break this level. Buy. Let's make this here. I'm just marking the level of. Let's make this red. I just marked 25,243.50. because if we break that level, so now we're back up at point of control. $336.75. 336.75 is right there. 336.75. $351.75 is here. 351.75. But if those buyers absorb those sellers, then we don't need to be trying to go short right here. In a way, I want to test that 340 level for shorts, like 335, but I'm just a little bit hesitant to do it because it just seemed like these buyers got absorbed, or sellers, I'm sorry, got absorbed. We had a strong push just now off of that previous day high. If we can take, let's see what level. If we look at 246, 246 is right here. And we got the liquidity up there at 372. We pushed up. $346. Let's put an order in right here, 246, and let's have our stop loss up here at this high. 46. Let's put the stop loss right here at 60. 365.25. 346. Let's see what happens with that. We're pushing up, but we could be, if that was not a true absorption by the sellers, if the sellers didn't truly get absorbed, then I like this play. But it's hard. We gotta give it a shot because I feel like if it's still a sell, we took some right there. We didn't really break though. We didn't break. So maybe it's really a bearish scenario right here. We're just going sideways. We got that. Didn't really break there. Yeah, I'm willing to give this entry a shot at 240. Well, it should really be at 240. I mean, sorry, 346 even. There we go, 346 even. All right, internet's acting crazy again now. I tell you, goodness gracious. Let's see what happens here. So we got the entry there at 345.75. Stop loss 20 points. That's the only one that broke. So let's see what we get here at 345.75. Let's see what we get. Everyone who's not watching. uh, we could very well go back up here and take this liquidity. That's the crazy part about it. That we could do that. And it's actually somewhat probable too. But I gotta take a shot here at this entry in case we don't. But if we sweep that, let's see what happens. Risking right now, risking 40 bucks. I should just tighten that stop loss up some more. Let's go to 55. So we shouldn't really break this level. Risking 20 bucks right now. And I tightened that stop loss up because this is kind of a test entry. I like the entry, but I need to see a bit more confirmation for me to love the entry. I love it if we don't sweep the liquidity at 372. So I probably need to really give that a little more room to breathe. Let's go 372 with that because, yeah, let's give it a little bit of room. Now let's see, this is interesting as well. This delta we got. That's interesting. How are we going up? Source. We could. Because it looked like the sellers were being absorbed by buyers. But now it looks like the buyers are being absorbed by sellers. So this, what we're doing right now is interesting. Interesting to sit back and watch this. That could be going up on that. Almost got filled short. Almost filled short, everybody. Came close. Bounced off previous day high. Point of control. We're in balance still, though. We're in balance. We're balanced. So being that we're balanced, that's it going back up there out of balance.
Order filled.
I feel short at 345.75. Stop loss at 372. We want to go out of balance. So if we start to push a little harder right now, upward, then we'll let's see. Let me watch this real close, because the play that I'm looking for, it really shouldn't be pushing too hard up. Because this type of trade I look for a lot, and when it's true, it can play around a bit, but it doesn't really go against you too hard. So we shouldn't be pushing up if this is the true trade that I'm looking for. And also, if it is the true entry that I'm looking for, we need to see when we can add to our position. We need to see when we can add, if we are really in the right trade here. 25. So remember, we have the London low and the Asian low that have not been taken out yet, but we're still balanced at the moment, and we've been balanced the entire time. So we need to, hopefully we just don't consolidate for a long period of time. But we're up $25 across 20 funded accounts. I'd like to see this push, and I would like to add to the position. I would like to add, if we can break down below 320. If we can get below 320 and actually close down there, I would add at that point, but not right here. Let's just make sure we don't want to go take that 372 level out. I'm still watching that, because it's still possible to take 372. And to be honest, I could drag the stop loss down because if this is the true trade that I like, we shouldn't come back past this level. So I'm going to tighten the stop loss up, you guys. We shouldn't be coming back up here. If we do, then I don't mind being stopped out, because it really shouldn't do that if it's true. So we have what, 10 points. Yeah, we can do a 10-point wiggle room. Let's make it right about there. Let's see, no, right here, right here. Shouldn't come back that far if it's really true. And that's actually right, 52. All right, what's gonna happen? See, drop frames. It's cool. OBS. It's pushing back up a little bit. Like you stopped out. See, this is what it really shouldn't be doing if it's close it out.
Order filled.
Like that. I don't like it. Yeah, that 372 level is probably going to get taken out. I thought it might. I thought it might. Take that out, but it's not quite. Didn't take that out. And it didn't come down and take this London low or Asian low out. So if we sweep 372, let's just see where the liquidity is again. There's a liquidity level up there at 394. Came up here. 38. I'm wondering if it's got that level up there. Now I'm wondering if I missed the entry at 338.75 to go long. So we're still in balance right now too. I wonder if this is going to be a rangy day. I'm wondering. So maybe those sellers were being absorbed by the buyers. I felt like they were, but I didn't like the entry all the way down there at that previous day high. I didn't want to pull the trigger. If we can come down into 44. Let's go 345.50 for the entry. Stop loss at 330. Let's see about this one because we have some 345 is a low volume area. And if that wasn't a liquidity sweep, if that was a liquidity run, then this particular trade has potential as long as it wasn't a sweep. But we have stop loss at, could really do 325. Or the lowest liquidity is down there. Eight was in there too. Get filled down there. See if we get filled, everybody.
Order filled.
Gotta get it right there. Because I feel like if that wasn't a sweep and it was a run, we could shoot up right now. Push down right there. Oh, push. 30. So we go at 320 with that. The stop loss really should be right here. To be honest, it should be right at 320. Let's see what happens, everybody. Because we could be bullish right now. If we are, we should be able to push up. But I would need to see us close. Close. I need to see a close above. Out of balance. All right, so we are pushing up but I want to see when I can add to the position if we are in a true buy right now, everybody. Now, up there at 400, we have some orders waiting to be filled. But I have to see when would be a good time to add, because pushing back down. So I got in at 353 for longs. Maybe I can use this right there to do it. $353. 353. The best place to add would probably be near the entry, but it's just a little bit more risky if it pulls back. Yeah, that was like the entry at 353. You know, at 365, that could be a good level to do to add at 365. Not quite here, but 365 would be a bit safer. Sell, but that's a buy. We can add 46. We got orders up there at 400. That's good. We got 2 minutes before this 5-minute candle closes. Oh, we pushed down.
Stop filled. Stop filled.
Aggressive push down. Wow. All right. Stopped out. Stopped out really quick. Whoa, look at that one. That was 592. Whoa. Oh man, stop. Yeah. Yeah. How dare you? How dare you? Don't tell me we're gonna consolidate all day and go sideways. It's looking like it's possible. Point of control is 326. See if we can catch an entry here. So I entered at 353 on the 53. Entered at 353. Got an entry here at 356 to go short. Let's put this right here actually. Going short at 367.50. That was it. To not go. Let me take that off. Because this is a pretty significant entry right here. For us to not go down afterwards. Still balanced. $294. check this out here. Let's check out a sweep of this level. And a stop loss at 290. Let's go. Let's see if we can go along here. If we can sweep that 306 level. $306.75. $306.75. See if we can get a nice sweep right here and push back to the upside. I would even take a sweep. I even like a sweep right here, actually. Now that just did that, 312, 312.50. Come on, let's go, let's go. So if we come down and get this sweep, oh, we got this entry up here also that I was looking at before. See, this balance, we're still balanced, and that's why we are moving sideways. This balance is kind of keeping us frozen a bit. I'm still thinking about what happened earlier down there at that previous day high. That really looked like absorption, and it's still playing out that way, to be honest. Like we pushed, we didn't go straight up, but if those sellers were truly absorbed, then I would still feel like it's a buy right now. If we can get a sweep of this level, let's see what happens. Can we get a feel, everybody? Can we get a feel? Can we get a feel? Can we get a nice sweep? Can we sweep this level and push back up? I think we should be able to. We should clip this right here. Clip up, clip up. Gonna get filled. Yep.
Order filled.
Filled long at 312.50. See what kind of action we can get. Any buyers step in. I'm gonna take another entry right there. I'll take one right here, down here actually. See if we can get filled. If we can go above I need to get into this position with a few micros because I feel like we should be going up since we swept that level just now. I like sweeps, so I'm in for one micro. But you guys, should I just be a little more patient and enter a little bit more conservatively? We're pushing though. We're pushing. Um, 330. I'm gonna take this one off. 330. We had some buyers step in previously at like 330. Really, we can say like 335. Like right here, actually. Right about 335. Let's see if we can get. Running, is it running away? It's good. We need. This is what we want to see. I just was trying to get in a little bit more. Now, if we can close above 355, which is what it's looking like we're going to do, that's actually the better re-entry up there because it's a little safer. You see this little supply zone. So if we can break above this level and close above it, that would be a nice look as well. I still would like to get in for one more micro down here. We can push this up some. I'm in for one. Let's push this on up. This internet is. So we're pretty much at break even on the day right now at the moment. But I would like 5-minute candle closes here in 50 seconds. That's a nice bullish candle. I would like a re-entry. And to be honest, we may not get 335 on the re-entry. We might only get down to like 340. The re-entry might just be right about here. 340. 344 even. It might be ready to go. Let's see. Yeah, we might only get like 340. We might have to go here because we got some low volume at 344. And can we get back in?
Order filled.
Alright. Re-entered at 344. Still looking to go long. I wish I went in for like 2 macros on the first entry. Alright, we're above break even on the day, so we are kind of, we're still at break even. So if we can go ahead and close above this level, we can look for another re-entry. That supply zone is so I put an entry at the bottom of that supply zone. Another entry.
Order filled.
Get filled there. Stop loss at 323. So we're still in that supply zone. I'd like to see us break above it though. we can get above that supply, so we could be, let's just say if we break 359, if we can break 359, I would like another entry at 359. Let's put one up there. $359. Or you know what? My entry could be shaping up right. Let's see. Let's put this right here. We shouldn't break our initial entry level. Put it right here. We shouldn't be breaking that. Are we going to get 359 break? 359 break. Put that order back on. Took it off. I'll put it back on. If we can get 359 break now, we can be all right. Point of control, we're above that. See if we can get out of balance. Come on now. 5-minute candle. We need to break 359. And then once we break it, we need to keep that push. Come on, let's get 359. Come on, baby, let's get it. 10 more points. Takes us above the supply zone. Yeah, those buyers were getting absorbed down there. I saw that happening too. But I just didn't want to take that first entry earlier. Come on, 359. Almost got it. For another entry. It's gonna fill.
Stop filled.
Got in. Another entry. Let's run it though. Let's run it. 355. We need to run up now and get that liquidity at 394. We need 394, 400 really. We want 400. Stop loss down there at 328.25. We can look to re-enter a bit more on our position at volume is increasing. 355. I would say 355 because that's kind of like the low volume area.
Order filled.
355 re-entry. $47. I'll take 47.
Order filled.
Take 47. And I'll even take 43. So we're in for 6 micros. Volume is picking up there. So can we get $355? $355 is a good re-entry level. If we get $355 again. Can we get $355 once more? Can we keep getting this push? So we're up like $150. Let's go. Let's keep pushing. We want 400. We could just take off and take the position off right here because we're breaking the structure. I like 400, but this level, oh, okay, took that out. Or I can just take that. Let's see. I'll just push this on up, right?
Order filled.
All right, everybody. Close it on out. We broke this structure, so I just went ahead and took the profit. It's Friday. No need in, taking a risk because it could be a sweep. So we did another green day, everybody. That was good. That was good. We rocked out on that one, and on the day we let's see here. So we got stopped out earlier. Let's hop over here real quick, and let's switch up this to all right, so we are so you see we have our levels marked there on this chart, but on the day we're up $308 across 20 funded accounts with Apex 308. Right, so good day, base hit day. And that puts us at $6,160 across all 20 funded accounts. And just to break down what happened. So if we look at, let's go back to Tradovate. If we look at, let's see real quick here. So down here, let's look at Trading View. So down here at this level, is it showing it? Oh no, hold on one second. Okay, so we had some, if we look at, take the image here, put it on top. Okay, we put this here. Okay, so right here on Tradovate, let me take this off so we don't hit any crazy buttons and get into an order. So if we come down here, this level was the previous day high. Okay, this is the previous day high, and basically what I was watching is I was seeing the sellers get absorbed by the buyers right here, because on the delta we had some high delta, some negative delta, but the price action wasn't really going down. So we had buyers that were stepping in to absorb these sellers. That's where this push comes from. So you got this push, this leg here. Also, this trend line was broken as well, so you can take a look at that and consider that. But the big thing was the absorption here. That was the big thing. So as you can see earlier, I tried to go long. Earlier. So after that happened, I felt like, well, okay, we swept liquidity here, but I didn't believe it was a sell just because we swept this level of liquidity. Okay, so we got here. And as a matter of fact, I did try to go with the sell here, but got stopped out here. So I said, okay, cool. And then I tried to go with a buy here and got stopped out here. So I tried to buy up here and I was a bit too early. So moving right along, we come over here and I entered at this sweep. And if you recall early in the stream, originally I was looking for this level to get swept. Good thing I didn't and moved it on up, because something told me like, well, if it's a true buy, we're probably not going to sweep this level. We're more likely to sweep this level. So that's where my first buy order went, right here at this level. So I got in at 225, 312.50 for my first entry. And then you can see I fired off more entries here at this level, at this level, at this level, and at this level, and at this level. So I was in for 6 micros. And ultimately, we got out up here at 25, 377.25. So all in all, from our first entry to our exit, we caught a nice, what do you say, 65 point move. So that was cool, and I still think we could push up, but I just wanted to close out with that profit. And that was it, you guys. That was the psychology behind my entry. So everybody have a good weekend. Be safe out there in those streets, and we will catch you on the next stream on Monday. All right, everybody, have a good weekend.